Hopefully that will mean something down the line. We will see. I'm just gonna write vision here. Vision. That makes me think one of one of the viewers. There we go though. Nice. What's more amazing is that it's almost 3 a.m. and you're doing this. Yeah. It is currently 2:51 a.m. Exclamation mark time will say it. Wonderful, we did it. What's even more amazing in my opinion is that I didn't even have a nap today. Not the kind of nap I usually do before streams at least. Today has been a really odd day for me. The pollen is really starting to kick in here in Sweden now. And I'm pollen allergic to pollen from birch. However you say it in English. Birch? I don't know what this one is doing. Oh, I guess you place the memory ball in here, right? Yeah, that must be it. That's how you do it. Cool. More videos, huh?
You've returned.
Yeah.
I had hoped to discuss your experiences in Dream.
Yeah.
But you can't always count on hope, can you?
No.
Not when so much of what the ancestors have shown us has already come true. The others have gone to alert the village. I must go inside and protect the memories. I will not allow anyone to enter until this crisis has ended.
Sounds good enough. So you're gonna lock the door?
I wish there was another way. But in all of our dreams, the last task always fell onto you. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm glad I really got the clue down then. Otherwise, there would have been no way for me to get back. I just wanted to play the video real fast, just to get it, the amulet not blinking here, in case I get back here later on. Whoops, wrong key. My bad. Just in case I get back here later on, I want to make sure the amulet doesn't make its little noise there. That fools me, you know.
There's an older harvester near the memory chamber my ancestor used many years ago.
We've heard that one too. Okay, cool. Birch. Thank you, Tate. Tate, yeah, or something like that. Dake. Potato Dake became Tate. That's alright. Magical isn't here anymore, so I can say pretty much whatever I want, right? All the bitties and titties. Do not timestamp that, Ducky. No, do not tell on me. I just want to see. Anyone up here? No one there. I'll respond to nearly anything.
She will be all right, won't she?
Yisha? I hope so. Wait,
I mean,
what?
you won't stop looking until you find her.
Why are you here? You're supposed to be down there, in the locked room.
Yisha used to come here every morning when she stayed with us, and spend hours feeding these butterflies. I think she appreciated them more than anyone else in her family, including Cirrus and Akanar. I wasn't a protector when the brothers lived here, but I gather they were more interested in the memory chamber and our funeral rites. As if death were something to be feared. We must trust in the guidance of the ancestors. If they offer any new insight, I will pass it along.
Okay. You do know you don't feed butterflies like that, right? Their trunk eat the food like rotten fruits or flowers and stuff like that, but you're not supposed to be up here. Was she not the one who locked herself into the chamber just now? God dang it. Or do you have a twin, maybe? But I thought it was Anya who locked herself into the chamber downstairs. I was certain of it. Now I feel a little bit confused of where I'm going. But first of all, I want to make sure to see if we have our friend over here who were signaling the horn before. No, she's not here anymore. Okay. Then let's see. We should at least be able to redirect the water, right? Oh, come on. Ugh. Stop water from flowing in this direction. I think the door is closed, so I think I'll have to pull your tongue to allow myself to go down there, right? Oh no, the door was open. Dang it. So here we go, here we go. I just want to see what's going on down here. Nothing right now, but we should be able to still take the shortcut we found, right? If I'm able to go down one more step. There we have it. Somewhere over here. There we go. Let's climb up there. And let's go back down. I'm able to close this one if I want to. Not sure why. Not too sure what to do right now, but it looks like I have to go. Is that a person? No, I guess it was just a light. Huh? At first this looked like a person to me. But it was just a light on the rock. Or the stone that made it look like that. Still can't do anything over here, I think. So I guess we're going back into the jungle area, or to the forest, whatever we are supposed to call it. I wonder if I can blow the horn over here to call for attention from the village. Possibly. We don't have to check it right now though. So now I wonder, am I supposed to go back to Tumana maybe? But I don't want to talk with Atris yet though. Because I have no control of what words are expressed when communicating with each other. So I fear that perhaps they will say words I'm not meaning to say. And that Atris will be fooled to go here to Serenia when that's not my intent at all. So where would I use these colors? Green, red and blue, pink, yellow and cyan. Where would I use those colors? I haven't seen anything in Tumana based on colors, I think. Not as far as I recall, at least. Still haven't figured out this machine. Would it change anything if I do it like that? Am I still able to pull this one? Oh! There we go. Something happened. At least once. So what changed? I'm not really paying attention to this puzzle, I feel like. So what if I put you all the way over there? And then we do the same thing? Pull this one back. And then we pull this one. I'm lowering this one slowly. Now I can't do it again, huh? Oh, I can. Oh, but the water stopped flowing here now, so we're done. Whatever we wanted to do with that, we did it. The water is stopped, so the water is flowing here now. So why did I want to do that? What did it change? This machinery is not affected at all by that. And I still don't know in which direction I want to flow this water. I'm not sure if it matters or not. This is the way back to Tamana. Give me a few more seconds before we go there then. I'm looking for the path over to the first machine we found, the broken one. Is it down here? Now we're back here. The water flows just fine in both directions though. So that's wonderful. This is the one I was thinking about. Here we go. Is there anything I can do with this? Why do I want to turn it this way? That gets the water flowing very strongly that direction. I feel like that only controls the old machine, like the collector, whatever they called it. Harvester, right? I'm not sure why I want to activate that. I don't see why. There hasn't really been an implication, I think is the word in English, that it's actually important to work with those puzzles. So perhaps we should just ignore it for now. And I feel like the only option I have now is to go back to Tamana, right? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna save first though, because I'm so worried that this will be a bad situation. I'm gonna save over Serenia. And I think we're going back. So where would these colors kick into effect? Where have I seen something based around colors? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where am I? Oh, this is from the... Wow, okay. This is where Exile started. Oh, that is cool. Can I go into the study? sure can. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is so nice. This is so nice. We're able to go back to Serenia from here. Wow, nice. Yeah, super nice Easter egg. This is wonderful. If you played the, if you haven't played the previous games, you'd be so surprised right now. But if you have, it makes a little, well, I'm still surprised I got back here and not to where I was expecting. But still, so nice.
For 20 years, I've harbored a secret. People talk about my sons and the evil things they did.
And yet still I
remain strangely mute.
This is the beginning of the game.
I do not discuss my own actions that day, or the rage I felt when I burned the 2 linking books that had snared them. Some people believe my sons died in those fires, but the truth is, they did not. You're the only one I can confide in, my friend. So I'm asking you to come to Tamana. There are things I must tell you about my sons.
That is where the intro of the game had those very words. Nice. That's really nice. Looks like a little happy face on that one. Do you see that? Maybe I'm the only one seeing happy faces everywhere, huh? There's a book right here. What is this one about? Is this Adris?
The first time I placed my hand on Serenia's linking panel, I remember thinking, this age will be unlike any I've journeyed to so far. And it was. The sky was crisp and clear.
I'm not gonna listen to your voice right now, Adris, I'm sorry. I'm too fond of hearing my own voice and speaking, you know? They did seem to know a lot about me, yet the more they explain why, the more impossible the story seemed. Of course, Catherine's age has always struck me as impossible. Catherine's age has always struck me as impossible. Why should this one have been any different? One of the stories the professor told me, called themselves, moves me to this day. Many lifetimes ago, a child from the village contracted a fever and died. His parents, who had loved him very much, decided to bury him under the waterfall and built a balloon to take him there. The parents' grief was so strong, however, that when they landed their balloon, they could only carry the child for a short way. So they set him down beside a giant flower and slept. All night the mother's tears never stopped flowing. Eventually they sank through the ground and bathed the flower's roots. Moved by the tears, the flower told the parents to carry their child into her pistil. She would preserve his memories so they could visit him whenever they wished. The flower passed one of the tears back through her roots, turning it into a container to hold memories, and the father dove underwater to collect it. And that is how the memory chamber first displayed her power to the Serenians. Having read Catherine's description book, I realized that the plant the protectors call the memory chamber is but the fruiting body of a massive fungus. Like any fungus, it recycles that organic material into nutrients, in this case filled memory globes. Since Yisha has recently asked to see Serenia, I will share this explanation with her, as I did with her brothers when they were her age. Yet I cannot help thinking that my scientific understanding of Serenia pales in comparison to that the Protector's simple tale. Pales in comparison. Very interesting story here. This makes me wonder though, is Catherine responsible for linking here? I had not fully realized how many years have passed since I visited this age, so when I stepped out of the Lincoln Cave with Yisha, I was pleased to see only a little has changed. A new group of women have replaced the protectors I knew, but they seem to be as friendly as the first. Yisha took an immediate liking to one called Anya, and as we made plans to spend more time here in the future, I felt confident our relationship with these women would be mutually beneficial. After an absence of several weeks, we returned to Serenia last night. Catherine agreed to accompany us, so we will stay for a week or more. This morning, I advantage of Catherine's presence to re-explore alone. My route soon took me beyond Serenia's current memory chamber to the old abandoned flower which had served the village centuries ago. The man-made edifice surrounding the chamber looked much the same as I remembered, although the flower itself was in a far worse state of decay. I tried opening the door to explore inside, but found it locked. Just as well. 30 years ago, the protectors told me how the delicate inner heart of the chamber emits a strong fragrance as part of its reproductive cycle. The closer the chamber gets to maturation, the more toxic this gas becomes, forcing the protectors to find a new flower for their use. No doubt the collective fumes inside the original chamber would have made it impossible for me to survive there very long. Catherine says I should have seen it coming, but this morning Yisha asked permission to meet Serenia's ancestors. I tried to explain that the place the protectors call Dream is not real. How can it be? But she insists on finding out for herself, so what am I to do? I suppose it will do no harm to let her try. From what Anya told me, it should take several months for Yisha to learn how to dream, and it has certainly been a while since I had had enough free time to concentrate on the crystal viewer's attachment. Keeping my inquisitive daughter occupied may end up being beneficial for us all. I cannot believe how quickly time has flown. Today we attend a ceremony of Serenia celebrating Yisha's mastery of their customs. I must admit, although my doubt about the dream realm remained, seeing my daughter's pride as she received the protector's necklace made it all seem worthwhile. Yisha said something strange during our writing lessons today. She thought it was sad that Catherine rarely writes anymore, and asked if we should explain that just because someone dies after visiting an age, it doesn't mean that the aged writer is responsible. I knew immediately she was talking about my grandmother. Yet Catherine and I have never fully described Anna's death. So how she knew this information is a mystery. When I asked, she said her necklace had said something while she was holding Anna's picture. The answer was completely unsatisfactory, yet I must admit Yisha has displayed an uncanny knowledge of things she never witnessed ever since receiving the protector's gift. I would like to examine this necklace more closely, but at the moment the situation with Sirius and Aknar takes precedence. Perhaps after my friend leaves us tomorrow. So this is written just before I got here, right? Perhaps after my friend leaves us tomorrow. 10572. Interesting. And there you have the suns. I like that they put the picture at the same place even though they replaced the image itself. It's still very, very nice. I like this a lot. Here we have the cloth, but they have changed how they look. I guess they had to preserve it somehow, huh?
Atris, I thought you were going to redesign this room, but it looks just like it did before the fire.
Not just like it did, my love. Look, the table is different.
You also preserve the cloth differently, Atris. Release Sean! Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool.
Release Sean!
I like this. I like this a lot. This is really cool of them keeping this in the game. Doesn't seem to be anything else I can really look on in here, so for now I guess we'll go back to where they actually wanted us to go. But do you guys remember this? This is where Catherine was sitting with Yisha when she was just a little baby. The first time we actually visited them here in Tomana. Yeah, there you have it. There you have it. It's Catherine and Yisha. This, this is actually really cool. I gotta say, this really makes me... Look at that thing. That's the camera. This really makes me appreciate this game a whole lot more. I gotta give him that. And this was a door we were never able to enter before. Oh, and this is... Oh, okay. So this is the room with the machine and the flower in it. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. So now we're back here. Wonderful. That's so cool. That's so cool of them to do it like that. I never really understood the purpose of this machine.
The poor thing. Cyrus said he tried everything he could, but it just didn't like living in his garden. A few days in here, and I bet you it will look much better.
That's the flower we found in Inspire. Oh, cool. Okay, so this, all they do with this is not only put it in a better environment, but they also hydrate it better, and apparently they are able to get it back to life, more or less. I'm not gonna touch that one. I want to keep the little flying animals in there. So let's see now. I'm not expecting anything to change in here. I'm betting the situation looks just like it did before we left. Right? Yep. Everything is broken. So the question is, do I want to make contact with Acres now? Or do we go back to Spire? But nothing really changed that would solve the problem with the door in Spire, right? Because if you guys remember, we left Spire before we actually fully explored it, because I didn't realize, or I couldn't figure out how to get past that locked door at the very basement there. Well, the elevator is over there, so okay. We want it to come over here. Oh, we actually get to see this. Oh, that's so cool. I thought they would not display this animation here, but we are actually able to see it go along the track to our position. That's cool. I appreciate that. I do. Now the question is, up or down? Gonna make a new save file here before anything else. Actually, what time is it? 3:20 a.m. Tamana. Back to Tamana. Let's say that. Back to Tamana.